Bell, you're number one. Ag T, you're number one. Dr. Kiltz, CMI Fertility. It's a 5 a.m. time. How you guys doing today? Another beautiful day in paradise, because life is paradise, right? And can you everyone hear me okay? It's another day of lives, right? Bev, good morning. Kiltz is on, right? And always on in one way or another. I'm learning to be on because I love it. Linda Bell, how are you doing today? Sonetti, good morning. Let's see. Meathead 08, awesome. God bless you. Nicholas, God bless you. Good morning, good morning, good morning. And Jason, another awesome, amazing day. Kiltz is always working on the glycobiome. And I gave Anna the Perrin method, my Christ-based teaching. So I got to get another copy. I go to Amazon and they're $89 now. Wow. Don Curtis wrote some really great, amazing things. Yokasta, good morning. How are you doing? Another beautiful day. Where are you guys hailing from? Where does the day start for you? And let's see, what is it? Intuition. Intuition. I was reading that. What's intuition? Knowing somehow without knowing, right? It's just like it's instant. It's there, right? And it's amazing to be there right now in every way you can, right? Let's see, Nicole, how are you doing? Australia, beautiful, nice, beautiful day. Let's see. Is it the end of the day in Australia? We're just starting the day. Destiny Reed, good morning. The rescued carnivore. Let's see. Did I get it right? Sometimes it goes so fast. Jonathan, 532 54321, doing it. And again, Mel Robbins, great book. That was last week. No, the week before. Last week was The Alchemist. I hope you guys read it or listened to it. It's quite amazing. Love The Alchemist. The Alchemist is just one of my most inspiring books by Paulo Coelho. Important, all that from Sweden. Thanks for joining. Another beautiful day. Lots of intuition in life, right? Sometimes you just have to step back and be open, but you know the answer already, right? You got to have faith, 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 faith. That's critical, right? And let's see. Daily intentions and daily inspirations. We always want to start with that. And you can get Kiltz's Daily Intentions, Inspirations on Amazon. It's a simple investment. Start Alchemist. As I started, I tell you that The Alchemist is one of my favorites. I'm just inspired to listen or read it like once a year at least, because it always brings me back that ultimately we're all the alchemists of our lives, right? And no matter where you're at, where you've been, where you think you're going, you got to think you're in the right place. You're in a beautiful, amazing place to start the day. And the intention of the 5 a.m. tribe or meet up is that we can all learn and share together, right? And let's see. Moments are complete. This is a quote from, let's see, Honor de Balzac. Sometimes at the best moments, a single word or look is enough, right? And we all just have to kind of look and listen and imagine the beauty of whatever God is giving us today, right? Let's see. Are you living your life in the moment? Do you know what it means to live life in the moment? For many of us, we are so utterly and completely distracted by the fires. I too, from time to time, get distracted, but I'm working to simply sit back and relax, right? By the fires that constantly interrupt our day, that our only experience with living in the moment is responding to crisis and acting out of urgency. You just have to take a breath and imagine that it's all good, right? It's all the magic of the universe. And we're adding a few things, and Malcolm is going to be helping us with some of our video and audio links and connections and helping us sort of prepare some really great stuff. And Will is helping also and kind of directing and sharing for all of us. Guma, let's see, Guma Yura. Good morning, Nikhil. How are you doing today? Jay Cakes Anderson. A beautiful day. Where do you guys live? What are you doing? Linabelle, Alchemist, always one of my favorites, but also others of Paulo Coelho's books are amazing. We need to read more. We need to listen more. We need to paint and do pottery and poetry and pull out the guitar. Let's see. Nick Hill, how are you doing today? Ali Portraits, a beautiful day. And Parminder, how's it going? Remember, we don't lose fat, we use fat. Fat is the fertile fuel for the Ferrari, and that is it. We do not use sugar as energy. We do not use proteins as energy. We use fat. That's so critical and amazing. You can always do the reruns on this, by the way, because this might be 5 a.m., which is like a great time for me, but it might be 3 a.m. or 2 a.m. in California, where I was a couple weeks ago. Tracy, good morning. Parminder, again, how are you doing today? Just here to kind of answer questions, and I get inspired by you every single day. And we all need some inspiration, right? From India on an animal-based carnivorous way of eating for 1.5 years. Amazing. Listen, I grew up Mediterranean, mostly plant-based, some lean meats, but I switched over about 11 years ago to carnivore, animal-based. No looking back. It's the most amazing thing. And I know it's like, well, you need some plants. Why? You don't, right? You don't. And they turn out to be poisonous for us anyway. All right, back to moments are complete. If we are to be truly happy and live life to its fullest, we must begin to live in the moment. As we inhale each breath, a breath and smile to start the day every single day, right? Let's see. The life breaths are truly, let's see, we do with a purpose, remembering that it is life's breath that is truly keeping us alive, right? And you got to breathe and have a smile every day. Put stress on adrenal gland, high cortisol. Let's see. No, listen. Carnivore is the natural human existence for the 3.5 million years until somehow the masters told us that vegetables, fruit, fiber, seeds, nuts was good for us. Then we became the meek, miserable, and no effing way. The cortisol and epinephrine are tamed in meditation and prayer. But like if you're always listening to the news and the troubles of the world and you're worried all day long, oh my God, come on. You're going to just be screwed up, right? All right, let me get down here. I got to get Gusto. Where you live, by the way, 51 years young. COVID, how do I recover strength? I've been carnivore for 2 years. Rest. You got to rest. That's as simple as that. And we're all going to get something from time to time. It's okay. Don't fret about it, right? I'm not feeling great. Rest. Bone broth, bone marrow, fasting. Fasting is critical. Let's see. Hello from Croatia. Let's see. Majinamar. How are you doing? Carnivore. Look, this is the master class. You are there. Awesome. It's my pleasure, by the way. I'm a fertility physician, a reproductive endocrinologist who studied internal medicine, then OBGYN, know so much about the reproductive system of men and women. And I can tell you, we all are damaged by a plant-based, low animal fat diet. That's it. It is crazy as heck, right? Crazy as heck. All right. Lots of links there. We don't want to overdo the links. I know. Let's see. How's everyone doing on the, on the Mighty Tribe side? We had a really, really great meetup on Zoom last night in the Mighty Tribe. We had, so many amazing people sharing their stories, right? How they changed, how change is critical in life. And if you're not going through change, like, I don't want it to change, I'm afraid of change. But change is always happening. You just got to get on board and be happy with change. It's so simple, right? Shout out, Francis. How you doing, my friend? A beautiful day. Francis J. Monterola. Let's see, Dagonio. I hope I pronounced it correct. Christina, nice to see you. Listen, last night was great with Lisa Wiedemann down in New Jersey, a great meetup. meeting so many amazing people. Like, what more do we need? We got it all right here, right now, in so many ways. And you got to get up early, whether you're on your bike going for a walk, you're jumping in the pool doing 100 laps. I think Jonathan does I think 100 laps, which is awesome. It's you got to get moving and motivating. I get up at 3 a.m. I get into my motion studio, right? Now, this is part of the motion studio. Remember, you're the motion picture of your life. You got to love it. And it is hard. Hard is critical in life, right? Anyone can sit on the couch, watch TV, and mope and complain, right? All been there. I'm like the number one complainer in the universe. But God sort of like slapped me around a little bit and he said, get the shit up and stop complaining. So I get up, I get on my bike for 30 minutes. I get the weights. I'm doing some resistance. I may be simply doing my deep knee bends, my push-ups. And Karen at the meetup got me down to do 10 push-ups right away. And then, and maybe try some sit-ups. That's really awesome. But you got to move and you got to work on the resistance. Remember, you got to get to the resistance and push into it, right? Lean into it. That's really critical in life every single day. And we're just living another moment of life. Isn't that it? Kathy Seeks, Sisk, how are you doing? Crown, let's see, Crown, oh boy. Crown of, is it curls? Awesome. We have to do more curls, right? And I've got them over here somewhere. Wait. And you guys get a little bit of my always moving around. And I do keep, oh my God, this guy right here. And it's heavy. It's, what do I got here? I got 20 pounds. Somehow 20 pounds is heavy. But, you start with 5, then you go to 10, then you go to 15. But if you do 5 or 10, 5 times a day, that's all you need. And it gets us moving in life. And if you haven't checked out Sean Baker, Ken Berry, Paul Saladino, let's see, Maria Emmerich, Judy Cho, and my favorite is Bella, Bella, Bella. And we're all part of the tribe of life, the gang. We're all doing it every single day. And I hope you guys are doing well today. I got to get a little bit of my sparkling water. And someone called me out on my butter because I eat one meal a day at night. Well, if I have a little butter, aren't I breaking the fast? Well, listen, it's like my vitamin. This is my vitamin. It's my butter. Butter is a vitamin, by the way. It's so important, I think, is you got to eat the fat, right? You got to eat the fat. That's so important. All right, let's see. Question, thoughts on bioidentical hormone replacement? I think for those that are suffering from hormonal sort of hot flashes and mood swings and not able to sleep at all, a little bit of the bioidentical hormones I think are good. Dr. Fink still helps run a center down in Miami, which we're going to be doing some stuff that may be helpful, some pellets. But again, everyone has to choose for themselves what is the right way to go, right? Let's see. Marina, good morning. Pretty Ricky, how are you doing this most awesome and amazing day? So a little bit of the bioidenticals are okay, by the way. Here to answer questions. I don't get any questions. I'm just going to keep on talking. And I love the talking. And I think, you got to communicate, but I love to listen also. Thoughts on glutathione supplements, Annabelle. I did some listening on that. I don't remember if you shared that with me. I think, again, supplements are good. I love the meat organ supplements. I had some carnivore bar. I think if we add a little bit of Kiltz's nutritional supplements to the carnivore bar, that's a home run. I did it with honey, and I'm not the fan of honey. In my opinion, not too much, not too frequently. And Doc Salt and Zach made an awesome rockin' Kiltz's ice cream with a little honey. I think it's okay. I think some honey, white sugar, a little fruit from time to time, but not all the time. Not all the time. But yes, to the glutathione, I think it'd be helpful as a great antioxidant. We're going to be adding the glutathione to our molecular fertility or nutritional solutions. One way or another, I think it's all good. Some question for me, Marina, go ahead. Please ask. I'd be glad to answer for you. And here again, near Bloomy, good morning. How you doing? Infrared light. Yes, I think infrared saunas are good. I think getting out in sunlight is really good. You got to get out in the sun. I got a little bit of sun yesterday. Let's see. Oh, E199999. Awesome. And Kitten, Jay, how you doing? Let's see. Sean Donna, good morning. Good morning. And I probably get my fingers in this a little bit. Let's see. Montana friend. Good morning, Rays. Awesome. IVFU. And here to talk about, listen, not specifically, I'm a fertility physician. My 5 a.m. meetup is really about some morning inspiration. Get yourself going. If you're driving in the car, you're walking, taking the walk on the dog's walking you. That's we're all in this journey together, right? And I start the day with reading something positive. My Christ-based teaching, I have to order another one. It's coming. Let's see. But Don Curtis, Helping Heaven Happen, which is all about heaven within the mind. When? Right now, today, right? That's it. Let's see. Do I have some? Let's see if I got some of the questions. Let's see if I get some of these on the Mighty Tribe. Sometimes there's some questions pop up, sometimes not. I'm going to get Will to help me on that. A lot of supplements, now that I'm deleting so much, taking a look at all options, DHEA, NAD, optimized, quercetin. I think those are okay. I found that I do a lot less supplements now that I'm strict carnivore and I eat organ meats. But the Kiltz's Nutritional Solutions organ supplements, you don't have to take the 4 to 6 a day. You might just start with, 1 or 2. You don't have to do, it's just doing something every day. And then also one's really important, I think, is if you get your meat, get your strip steak, your ribeye, or just whatever cut, and grind it with some liver in it, a little bit of maybe throwing a little bit of butter and either Redmond's or Malden salt. I think those are really, really good. But I take less supplements, Jonathan, now that I've gone carnivore. And I drink sparkling water. My favorite is Topo Chico and Gerolsteiner. These are my favorites. I don't know. I have to go to Wegmans and take a look and see if they have the Topo Chico. Lyndon, how are you doing? Good morning to you. All right. I'm carnivore strict only for 3 days. You say vegetables are toxic, but human gut is longer than the other animals. And if meat remains in it, you never see meat. Marina, this is a good question. I've studied this for years now, and our GI tract is like a lion and a wolf, not a pig, cow, and a sheep, and certainly not like a gorilla. Meat, you never see meat in the toilet. Sorry, you don't. Meat is digested in our acidic stomach very quickly, simplified in the small intestine, the upper point. Fat and amino acids are taken in, but plants are poorly digested in the human gut. It is it, right? You do not see meat in your colon ever. It doesn't get there. The meat lies that we in our meatheads have been just so easily manipulated, right? By the masters who are selling us heroin, cocaine, marijuana, nicotine, even caffeine, and a plant-based poisonous diet. I'm sorry. You go to Wikipedia, look at plant poisons. You will see so much on that. If you look at Kevin Stock, so much on that. But it really is simple. Plants are meant for ruminants and herbivores, but meat is for carnivores. We are an ancient 3.5 million year hunter, not a grazing animal, by the way. So ultimately, they're giving us a lie, and too many cancers and heart disease and hypertension and dyslexia and dementia. But all the diseases are going up. They're going up. And when I went on the carnivore, my arthritis, psoriasis, migraines, kidney stones, my bowel bleeding, my all went away in 1 month. Listen, fiber is deadly, and the more you just need more drugs, more fiber. They're lying to us, unfortunately. So true. How many times have you seen lettuce in the toilet? Lettuce all the time. Fruit, fiber, vegetables, seeds, and nuts are deadly for carnivores. That's it. And again, I love doctors. I love my doctor. I don't have one anymore. And even though I'm a doctor, I've learned the game-changing way, which is you and I are the hunters. And it sounds nuts, right? Go to drkiltz.com. We have a lot there that is crazy and amazing. If you check out Kiltz's Keto, it's Kiltz's Keto Carnivore. This next week, my team is going to be bringing me my next level, which is really helping us all understand that we are carnivores. And what's sugar for? It's for the sugar coating of our body, which is the sugar code, right? Glycosylation is critical. And if you don't glycosylate, you die. But we're glycating. And I know, Marina, this is so crazy. I didn't believe it. Believe me. No, you got to have your fruit, fiber, seeds, and nuts. I used to have granola with fruits and yogurt every morning. I had bleeding for years. I go to the doctor. They say, well, we'll give you this drug. Well, it's just hemorrhoids. You're going to be fine. Fuck, I was miserable. Sorry for my language. Miserable, right? Let's see. Jonathan, thank you everyone for just sharing. Keto Carnivore, Kiltz MD. Check it out. But I'm a carnivorologist, carnivorologist, like a proctologist, a rheumatologist, a carnivorologist, which is basically I specialize in being a carnivore and why it's so good for your health and wellness. Wait a minute. But I go to my standard doctor and he says, oh, no, you need to eat plants because it's well known that a plant-based diet is healthy for you. Well, how come I'm eating a plant-based diet and I need more drugs and more doctors and dissections? It doesn't make sense. Occam's razor. There is a simple answer, and I know you don't want to believe me, but it's true. It's crazy true, right? All right, Frenchie, carnivore, more effective with fasting, or is it personal preference? My little gizmo. I think fasting is the best, whatever your dietary choice is. But if you're on carnivore, that one meal a day is still the rock solid way. It is so amazing. Again, one meal, one snack, maybe, and get on the bike, or go for a walk. You get in the motion studio, right? Get and pick up the heavy weights, and just again have it at your desk at the office, or wherever you're at. And for me, I got my stand-up desk, and I got my stool. No back, because when you have a back, you lean back, and then your back gets in the bad position, and that's where you get all the damage. You want to spend more time in the stand-up position. That's so important. And I just bend my knees a little bit. You know, when my daughter Pilar, when she was an infant, I used to just hold her, and my body would do this. My bet is that we need to be moving more like that, and it is critical to move, right? Wally, how are you doing? Carnivore and fasting are lasting, right? Bevy, let's see. Dead bugs. Don't eat. Listen, they're trying to get us to eat dead bugs, right? Maybe even get us to eat live bugs. Remember, bugs are made of chitin, which is a sugar glycan, which is the covering. So when you're eating bugs, you're eating a lot of sugar. BTW, and most of the science in food is made up by the plant companies who want to plant the seed of how good vegetables are for you, right? Last I looked, heroin, cocaine, marijuana, cyanide, nicotine, and even alcohol come from what? Come from plants. I read bugs are for listen. Try dead bugs for ab work better than sit-ups. Poopies, yeah, a little nuts. but don't eat seeds, nuts, fruit, fiber, vegetables. And I listen to Dave Osprey, love Dave's Bulletproof Coffee, although this is my day 18, no coffee. And Malcolm, our new videographer and helping us on our creating some of our video stuff, and excited about that. No coffee. And I'm working to get there, right? But I'm not saying coffee's bad for you, but it is a habit. And which is like, oh, I gotta have it, right? If you're strictly carnivore hunter, do you eat often because hunting is hard? You're meant to eat less frequently, but you're meant to eat the fatty meat. You have to eat the fat. So since I do have some lard and tallow, but a little bit of butter helps everything be better, right? Remember Mary Poppins, a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. They're trying to drug us in those movies, right? Butter is the best way to heal the glycobiome. And our glycobiome needs healing. Really, really important. And how do we heal? Meditation and prayer. Number one. What books are you reading? Are you reading like Helping Heaven Happen by Don Curtis? A great one. You already know everything there is to be known, and your eternal life is the process of developing the awareness, wisdom, and understanding that enables us to consciously confirm it. So my morning time is meditation and prayer. Even though I'm on my bike, I'm doing my lives, I'm reading and listening and sharing. As a physician, what I learned is that, good morning, Lion Girl 81. Pleasure. Thanks for joining. Let's say Chili ended. Good morning. And let's see, Amol's Mida. Good morning. It is a beautiful, awesome, and amazing day. A little bit of rain today. We need some water. My grass is dead. Listen, toilet paper shortage. Who cares? When you do carnivore, the poop just slithers out. No more bleeding, no more pain, and almost no toilet paper. Maybe a moist cloth, wipe it off, put it in the laundry, clean it up, just like when we were babies. There was no diapers other than cloth, which is probably the best. Don't eat dead bugs. The dead bugs are deadly, right? Live bugs are deadly, right? Bugs is an exercise in stupidity, right? Talking, explaining how good fasting is. Absolutely. I learned from Dr. Fung, and fasting is lasting, critical in life. And Marie Emmerich, Jason Fung, Ken Berry, so many. Congrats to Nisha and Ken on their baby Bonnie. Tia sent me out to the to get toilet paper at the beginning of the pandemic because at 65 at the time, they let me in early in the morning. You had to be over a certain age. Right about dead bugs, deadly. Butter, pork rinds, and tallow. Amazing. And we have, let's see, where is, oh, I know. And from time to time, what I love is the new, the carnivore crumbs. Listen, I don't do a lot of the snacky stuff, but this is kind of great. You're on that hike, you're out for a while, you need something to last. And I don't have my carnivore bar, but it was really good. Let's see, beef brisket is good. Free range chicken breast. Although again, I love the fatty shit. That's why, let's see, leg of lamb, there's fat in there. You need to eat fat to reduce inflammation. It's critical. We don't eat fat. That's the deadliest thing we've been doing for the last, 50 years or so or more. Let's see, Marina, I will hear at home. Too much noise on the bus. Thank you. Thanks for listening while you're on the bus, by the way. Share it around. What we're doing is, listen, Jesus said the meek shall inherit the earth. What he meant by that is you can take control of your life by understanding that God is within all of us, right? God's not out there. You don't have to go to the church to get to God. God is within all of us. And you just read the Bible, the Bhagavad Gita, the Quran, the Old Testament, the Buddhist philosophy, whatever it is. But to know this, God is us, right? I'll Google the exercise, see what it is. Let's see. And the simple exercises that I love to do are just go for a walk. I got on my bike yesterday and I was working my bike, fixing the tires, doing some hills just on my property, and it was really great. I've got to do the same thing in Syracuse because I got 20 acres. Ready to start my process, IVF, Lion Girl, going through all the recommendations. And don't forget to check out, let's see if I can get this, the Family Building Guide, Dr. Kiltz's Family Building Guide on Amazon. Lots of great things while you're getting ready for your IVF or your fertility journey. And don't forget Kiltz's Keto. It's critical and it's key, right? That's it. Let's see. The Libertarian Homes. Oh boy, homeschooler. I eat eggs. So the Kiltz's way. I've got to look. There it is. The baby's way is bacon, eggs, butter, beef, ice cream, and salt. Now, the ice cream is only time to time, but the other I is intermittently feasting. You got to do it, right? Anna Maria, how are you doing? Korea. It's an amazing day today. Intuition, right? Your intuition is that you're not feeling great. And the doctor keeps on telling you that you have to run more and eat fruits and vegetables more. It doesn't work, my friends. Nixie, let's see. My favorite let's see. I always take the atheist word and as I'm a theist, right? I believe in God. Look in the mirror, my friends. There's God right there. You need nothing else, right? Let's see. The new weight loss trend, insulin drugs, slow down the gut. Things take longer to digest. Wonder if that's more similar to meat and lose weight. Listen, meat digests quickly. You've been lied to. Sorry. But carnivore is the lifeivore and the bevivore and the Kiltzivore. But you got to understand that by eating fatty meat, you're back to your natural instinctual lifestyle, right? That is, mom was on to something, liver and bacon, Jonathan. That's right. The 50s and 60s, we had bacon grease on the stove, but plant and seed oils are deadly, and fruit, fiber, vegetables of any frequency or significance, don't touch it. I'm sorry, mom. Grandma, mom. I've seen it. So many people tell me their stories about their parents, their grandparents, their great grandparents living on the farm, and it really is true. Since yesterday, we need God's beautiful energy from the sky, some rain, moisten the land, help the soil rejuvenate, the plants grow so that they can feed the cows, the pigs, and the sheep, and the lamb. Oh, I said that already. It's kind of crazy, but it really is amazing. The master class is carnivore. And check out Carnivore Doctor, Lisa Wiedemann. And the meetup was amazing. I've got so many new friends. Check me out on Instagram, Dr. Kiltz, Doc Kiltz, maybe, or just Hey You, right? Nice and raising HDL. Stop measuring and worrying about HDL. All this stuff that you're worried about is worthless. Eat fatty meat, eggs, bacon, the Kiltz's baby's way. This is it. One meal a day. You'll feel amazing. You won't need to measure anything. Forget the scale. Stop the blood pressure. Stop the glucose monitoring. It's of no value because you're going to then worry. And worry is worse than the actual things that are happening to you, right? You guys are amazing. Thank you every day for sharing, being here, 5 a.m. everywhere. But whether it's 5 in the afternoon or 2 in the morning or whatever time in the afternoon or day is, we're on here to share ideas of health and wellness. Grass-fed meat, I don't think it matters. Grain-fed, grass-fed, I don't think it matters in the end of the day, right? You need to fast as well, but most of these carnivore experts eating 2 to 3 times a day. Most of the carnivores I know do one meal, one snack, and that's it. That is the way. Eating 3 to 6 times a day is deadly. It damages the glycobiome. And I've been talking, what do I talk about? This glycobiome thing, right? let's see if I've got my glycobiology books. I read this infinite times a day. Glycobiology is amazing. The sugars in our bloodstream are the glycobiome. The sugar code is amazing, but ultimately, glycosylation is critical for the proteins to be functional. So I do agree. We need to fast more, Ganib, much more fasting. I'm not getting the niacin, but if you go carnivore and you stay away from the fruit, fiber, vegetables, seeds, and nuts, you're going to be so much better. What do you think about omega-6 and bacon, 99%? I don't think that's true. Listen, no animal knows what omega-6, omega-3s are. The science sometimes is so squiggly. It just doesn't answer it very well. Barcelona, Monica, good morning. How are you doing? Let's see. Sarani, man. And I apologize if I miss Lion Girl, Syracuse. Awesome. I'm mostly in Syracuse. This is my crazy motion studio. And again, I think all that's omega-6, omega-3s, the HDLs, LDLs, cholesterol, triglycerides, like for the last 3.5 million years, did you really care? And your blood pressure gets better on carnivore, by the way. Chart of normal BP levels by age, and normal doesn't require BP meds. Listen, they're giving us numbers to sell more drugs, get you to the doctor. One meal a day, that's the very best. OMAD, it's key. You can do OMAD, one snack. You can even have, all right, wait a minute. I sometimes do a little salami, a little bit of cheese, a little bit of French butter. I brought some Wegmans French butter to Lisa and brought some cups. I have more cups coming. I'm going to be sending a few cups out. If you instant message me or DM me on Instagram, Dr. Kiltz, ask for a cup. Maybe I'm due a Kiltz cup Instagram. Just list it. We'll put it out there. That might be the very best place. But butter makes your day go better. Butter makes your day go better, of course, right? Let's see. Good morning, everyone from Florida. Oscar, how you doing? Elisa, they say the produce section didn't come to the markets until the 70s. Let's see. I remember the food house in Los Angeles. Ed was remember the manager, Ed, and the first place you walked into was the meat section. There was a meat. It was a beautiful meat case. The butcher was there. He cut the meat for you. It was the best place. First place meat section. Now it's the produce section because they're working to control us, right? The plants are, by the way. The plants control everyone, and they make us like addicted. Oh my God, I have to have my coffee, my tea, right? F that, right? Kiltz is off coffee. 18 days. I did have a little root beer at Books Canoe in New Jersey, Asbury, and they swore it didn't have caffeine. Again, I'm off caffeine. Maybe I'll do a little decaf from time to time, but really the control is breathe the air and put a smile on your face every single day, right, Nicholas? And then get moving, right? Motion is motivating. When you move and just, let's say, oh my God, I don't want to get on my bike this morning. I got on my bikes yesterday, right? I was working on them, fixing the tires. I might have fallen a couple of times in a couple of little tight spots because I was doing a little course on my property, but I didn't kill myself or break any bones. But you got to get on the bike, get in the motion studio. I'm inspired by watching people, heavy weights, right? And what's the heaviest weight we carry? Right? Is it caffeine you don't want? No, Tom, I was inspired by Raymond and Bella and Steak and Butter Gang that, maybe it's my last real plant-based product to no longer be addicted to, like my ice cream. I may choose to have it from time to time, but not all the time. That's it. How old? I'm 66 years young. How young am I? Gusto, 66. I'll be 67 March 12th next year. Born March 12th, 1956, Queen of Angels Hospital in Los Angeles, and blessed every day. We're from all over this globe, but we're all still the same, no matter wherever you're at, what language, what culture, what belief systems, theist, atheist, agnostic, it doesn't matter. We're all part of this human, amazing gift of God, right? We're not in a race. There's no race here, right? There's no place you need to go other than where you are right now, and it's all beautiful. Leah, Lee, how are you doing? P730. Sarah, man, good morning. Awesome to have everyone joining both the CMI Fertility, Doc Kiltz, and on Instagram, the Mighty Tribe. Thanks. We're working on the meetups Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern time. Wherever you are in this world, love you to join us. It's our Zoom time. Share your stories, bring your questions regarding why Kiltz is so crazy, why he's so inspired to share the story of how you can improve your life. Meditation and prayer infinite times a day. Get up and get moving, whether it's in the work-in studio or out on the track, it doesn't matter. Get moving. And most importantly, carnivore is kick-ass, the most amazing thing I've ever learned. But if you're an herbivore, an omnivore, one meal a day, add the fat and cook the carbs well. Tom, thanks very much for the message. Lexi, how are you doing? Let's see. Yeah, again, the food house. But then suddenly the food house was taken over by Mayfair, I think it was. And I can't remember the one place that was always small, but I love the small places. I think that's why Trader Joe's, it was small, but they got too much seeds, nuts, fruit, fiber, vegetables, dried stuff, not good. A crown of fucus, thoughts on carnivore for gastritis, gastroparesis. Carnivore cures everything. Everything. Your gut is damaged because the fiber, fruits, vegetables, seeds, and nuts are killing you. That's it. We're dying because the plants want to kill us. You've been duped to eat them and juice them and then inject them, smoke them, inhale them, and then drink the products from them. We are fucked up. Sorry, as a physician, I've learned some things that changed my life. So, Doc Kiltz is basically on this journey to help you be healthy without me. I've got so many people getting pregnant, delivering babies, miscarriages are reduced, and babies are born. And when you're pregnant, eat carnivore. I call Kiltz's Baby's Way. Stay on it all the time. This is it. And when your baby's born, suckle on your breast, and then time to move it to this. That's it. And the ice cream, you do not need to add the sugar. That's Redmond's, as always, awesome smoked salts. I'll try that, Bev. Let's see. I got my little gift of salt from Lisa. It was amazing. Redmond's. I'm mostly a Malden salt, but again, we're all learning on this journey together. Time to time, a little bit of plant products, but all the time, plants maybe have some herbal medicinal properties, but should you have them all the time in salad? Nope, don't do it. Nicholas, how are you doing? Carnivore cures gastritis, gastroparesis. Remember, the plants are medicinal. They're the drugs. Where do you think curare comes from? All the drugs we use in medicine came from plants. And plants want to make us what? Fertilizer. I know, Kiltz, you're fucking crazy. Kiltzy, whatever you want to call me, Doc Kiltz, Kiltzy, Dr. Rob, it doesn't matter. I can use a dozen or 10 dozen thoughts and ideas about what to call me. But listen, I'm just like you. I piss I piss, poop, moan, and complain from time to time. Nowadays, my pooping is only from time to time, every maybe 2 to 5 days. No more toilet paper of any significance or frequency. No more hemorrhoids, arthritis, psoriasis. And as you could tell, my energy is a little out of control, right? But I do take naps 1 to 3 times a day. Infinite meditation. Whether you believe in God or not, look in the mirror, my friends. Believe in God, because you're it. Tag, done. But what we're doing is we're reading, listening to books and ideas of those that can help us get to heaven. Like, okay, wait a minute. Helping heaven happen right within you. Polyphenol. Listen, the plant chemicals are not good for you in any frequency or significance. Now, for sure, there's some drugs in there that might help you if you're sick. And all of us may get sick even if we eat a strictly carnivore nutrition. As Dr. Ken Berry says, proper human diet. And we should register that as TM Ken Berry, MD. He's the master of this class. All of us. Come on. But keto, I call keto pedestrian. It's for the masses. But when the masses and the meek, we're all part of that, by the way, want to get to the master class, become the masters, guess what? Carnivore is the way. It's amazing. Let's see, Gabby, not needed. What about polyphenols? We don't need them, do we? We don't need them. And you guys are amazing. Thank you for joining Kiltz on his 5 a.m. craziness. But wherever you're at, you're driving the truck, you're delivering, you're in the garden, you're doing street work, you're in the fields. You put your headphones on and go to Apple Podcasts or Amazon Podcasts, and Kiltz is there sharing his way. We're going to be taking these and putting these up on Amazon that you can download and listen and learn. And we're all listening and learning every single day. 20 years of bowel disease, ulcerative colitis, survived. Now doctors say RA, and doctors want to put RX that kill. I've shared carnivore, but most peeps roll their eyes. But you're the one, my friend, that's sharing this for sure. Jonathan, thanks for putting that up there. Will's helping me, but listen, this is what I've seen searching for. This is me. Carnivore, simple, strong, love it, major changes. It's only 17 days, right, Jonathan? It doesn't take long for us to be part of the tribe, Kiltz's mighty tribe, but it's Jonathan's mighty tribe, Faye. It's Nicholas, it's Nixie. All of us are on this journey together. And that's why we need to listen and learn and pray for peace and healing in the world every day. And we have to look at the news with an eye of healing and peace and presence and kindness. Chief 420, Melissa, how are you doing? Mikel, a beautiful day. But you're right, Jonathan. I again, in my medical practice, I share this. I share this. I share more. But we're planting the seed, right? The seed to lead, which is carnivore. And it didn't make sense to me, but it took me a little bit. I first was Atkins, Weight Watchers, crazy exerciser. And then what did I do from there? I found paleo and then keto. Oh my God. And then carnivore, cherishing your health. God bless you. Good morning. Another awesome day. When I met Bella, Cherish, Raymond, Stephen, Emily, and more, Latina, carnivore, so many great peeps that I'm listening and learning from. Never look back. One meal a day, most of the day, and occasionally a snack, a little salami, a little bit of cheese, a little bit of a chicken wing. I might even take the pizza topping, a little cheese and salami, but only a snack. I don't sit down and say, I'm going to have another meal. But if I did, that would be the meal of the day and I'd be done. But 99%, it's at night, and then you want to rest and digest. Peace comes by training the mind to live life as is now, as it is not how we want it to be. Well, living life to imagine it is perfect as it is, and you imagine it as you wish it to be, because that's all it is. The mind is the master. And I'm going to be out of camera zone for just a moment. Like, if you haven't read James Allen's The Mind of the Master, and this week's book is A Man Thinketh, you'll realize that everything is just what you think it is. It's nothing more than that. That's the simplicity of faith in God. God has given us the power to control the world, and you control it by what you think. Carnivore News Network, I love you. Thank you for sharing. We're all on the journey learning together. I made Bella's steamed egg pudding today. Turned out perfectly. Nicholas, I have not made Bella's steamed eggs yet, but it's coming. So thanks for sharing. We need more sharing, more creating. We're all the same. I'm as special as you are. You are as special as I am. When you're walking down the street, if you're using negative judgmental words, it's only hurting one person, yourself, right? You are what you think of everything, right? So when you give love and kindness to whatever size, shape, age, weight, gender, whatever artistry on the human body, give love right there. Eternal present moment is always perfect. That is it. Carnivore News Network, we got to check it out. Making sure we're all co-leading together. I want to put the button co-lead, not follow, co-lead, because we're all co-leading a life. And ultimately, there's only one leader in your life. It's Christ within you. That means the goddesses and the gods are us. And whether, again, it's the Bhagavad Gita, the New, the Old Testament, the Quran, get reading some ancient texts by humans. Ooh, Gilgamesh. If you haven't listened to or read Gilgamesh, you must. We may throw that out there also. Made Bellas. I'm going to try it. And I might even we're going to be doing some cooking this week. And maybe I'll do the steamed pudding by Bella. And that's why my ice cream is really great. Kiltz's ice cream, with or without sugar. We're correcting the recipe a little bit. It's a pint of cream, 1 to 4 eggs or 4 egg yolks, a pinch of salt, whether it's Redmond or Bella or Malden, sea salt, and then whether you choose to use a little bit of honey, a little bit of sugar, it's up to you. It's unnecessary. And then I love a little bit of the vanilla bean, but it may not be perfect. But you are perfect, right the way you are right now. And check out Kelly Hogan. Kelly's my other girlfriend, Maria Emmerich and Bella. And Lisa. I'm just expanding all my girlfriends in life because we have girlfriends and boyfriends. We have friends, and they're all part of us, right? Talk, right? Should carnivore get flu? I'm not sure the question or the comment, but listen, all of us are susceptible to these microorganisms. They're there. We're going to get them from time to time. But when you're a carnivore, you reduce your inflammation, you heal faster, you feel better, and you're less likely to get it. And what supplements do you need? Try the Kiltz's nutritional organ meats online at drkiltz.com or just Google Dr. Kiltz nutritional solutions. But what's the best nutrition in life? It's in the mind. Thank you, God, Lord, Creator, for the day. I start the day with thank you, God, Lord, Creator, for the day. The blue mug is cool shape. Thanks, Bev. Did you get one, Bev, yet? I'd be glad to ship this one to you, by the way. And I got a whole slew that I've made this weekend. I think 100 comes out best in the Instapot. Bella has a video of that too. I can't have too many devices. I've got my broiler, my pan, and my ice cream maker. That's about it, right? Chicken feet broth. Yes. Ooh, I love it. Okay, baby girl, DM me and I get you one. They're coming. It's Rena. Hi, Rena. Don't know if you remember, we chatted before. Can't wait to be on your channel. So 5 Minute Body. Do we have it scheduled already? Will and Jake and Malcolm are part of the early morning team. Yes, we're all working together. Let's see, Mary Rose. I'm hoping carnivore will help my foot. It does. Listen, I used to have plantar fasciitis. Carnivore plus. Wait, I've got one other really masterful thing. I know, but foot. Let's see. I use these. These are like the very best. If you could see them, I'll put a link to them. They're my inserts, but the inserts I think are great. But absolutely, we're sharing every single day. Mrs. Campbell Queenan Whitkey, how are you doing? Let's see, Jaco, awesome. Let's see, Alicia, maybe carnivore can beat COVID-19 because there's a lot of inflammation. That absolutely. Look at now. So far, and I don't test. I won't test. I did get the vaccine because I had to go to the hospital, but you got to choose whether you do the vaccine or not. Your choice. The current recommendations by the traditional medical world is what? Vaccinate. But we're a little bit in the non-traditional world now. We're outside, right? And do you want to go inside, or it's better to be outside, right? It's better to be outside the tradition, right? But you want to get to the ancient traditional world, right? And I got to get myself some spears and maybe I got to get a loincloth. I'm not sure you want to see kilts and a loincloth, but we're all ancient hunters. That's what we are. And you've got to get back to the ancient hunter. So when you go to the Wegmans, you want to just get through the jungle of all the fruits and vegetables, right? Because you're on the hunt. It's in the back corner, and that's where you want to go. That's where they have the eggs, the bacon, the beef. That's it. Shannon, how are you doing? Let's see. Gilgamesh, it's amazing. It's the ancient stories. That's who and what we are. That's it. It's so important. Amazing read. We'll put it on our Audible links. Go to drkiltz.com, Audible links. Maybe I'll get a couple of cents out of that. But there's a lot of nonsense in this miserable modern medical machine that, we're looking for the scientific study. You don't need it. You don't need it. It's snake oil. Sorry. Walk barefoot outside as much as possible in your feet. Yes, dip them in the water, walk in the grass, but be careful. Those bugs want to get you. They want to bite you. They do me. So let's see. Corinne Harris, how you doing? Sarah Bale, Top C, how you doing? Again, carnivore cures. My first keto was Keto Cure, and then I turned it to Kiltz's Keto Guide. And the next one is Kiltz's Keto Carnivore. Remember, carnivore is simply the on-ramp. I'm sorry, keto is simply the on-ramp to guess what? Carnivore. Restored an arch this spring doing the grounding. I think the grounding is critical. Lay in the grass, take a swim in the lake. I live on Skinny House Lake. I love it. And again, I go barefoot in the house, a little bit outside, but sometimes those little thorns get me. So I got to be a little careful in all this. Ancient tribal hunters. That's what we are. And we've been duped by the masters to eat the mush, and we stay meek. But when you come to the carnivore side, look at drkiltz.com, Kiltzivore, let's see, what is it? Fertile Carnivore MD. And the new one is Carnivologist, right? That's me in the meat. I love you, my friends. Awesome, amazing day. Let's see. So I got to look at the schedule, but if you go to drkiltz.com, Kiltz's schedule for the week, the month, the year, we're really working to fill it. If you have people you think, hey, Kiltz, you need to interview this person. Let's see. I've done Baker, Bella, let's see, Barry, Judy Cho, so many. Maria Emmerich. We got to get Maria on again. Kiltz, thank you very much. We're all, listen, you're the hero. I'm the hero. We're the heroes of life. That is so critical, important to know the heroes are within you. All right. Awesome, amazing day. use your intuition, but intuition is something learned along with what you have in your natural instinct. So that's keep learning, keep listening, keep growing, and keep sharing. Bevivore, I love you. Carnivore News Network, you rock. Let's do an interview and share your stories. But I'll see you also 7 p.m. Eastern time Sundays for the Kiltz's meetup. Supermarket with a bow and arrow to hunt. You know, you're going to look a little crazy, but they're going to say, "Oh my God, is that carnivore guy that doesn't need his doctor anymore? Doesn't need the drugs? He's not going to the pharmacy in the back of the store either." You're it. I love you, my friends. I'll see you. If you're in Syracuse today, where's Carnivore Kiltz? I just want to see him. Get a selfie together and let's share the journey each and every day. God bless you, my friends. And yes, check out Kiltz's ice cream, but go to Kiltz's Keto Carnivore Guide, and I love you. Wonderful day, Estita. Thank you for joining.